Our school systems do not teach. They're not designed to teach. The system is not set up to give you access to the information needed to save your money, grow your money, protect your money. The only thing they teach us to do is to become an employee.
The hardest thing a human can go through is change.
Part of it is just having to step out of your comfort zone and taking that risk.
When to leave your company for an opportunity. I know lots of times people are talking about, this time of the year, family and friends will get together to compare notes. How's your job? How's your business? How's that thing you're doing? How's your career? Can you get a job? Can you hook me up? Can you give me a foot in the door? Listen, there's a lot of conversations going on during the holiday season about opportunities. Why? Because there's so much financial pain in America today. A couple of facts. The average income in America is $57,000, $58,000 a year, coast to coast. Fact, here in Chicago, 48% of people can't even afford to live in the city of Chicago, according to the Chicago Tribune. And by the way, this is just one city. The people I'm about to bring onto the show are from San Jose, California, and Sacramento, respectively. My wife is from Sacramento. And so we're going to talk about, the high cost of living in California, what you can do about it, because in this day and age, it's not about fight for $15 an hour. Forget about that. Fight for 15. What's $15 an hour going to do for you? Right? What you really want is get yourself on a path to making six figures and making six figures look like minimum wage. So folks that are making moves in business, I know there's a lot of veterans that are connected to my channel. Listen, this is one of the reasons why I got out the Marine Corps, because I knew not to re-enlist. Like, I didn't want to wait my life until I got to a milestone and then start living my life. First person I'm bringing on is Edgar Diaz. What's going on, brother?
Hey, brother, how are we doing?
I've got this shirt, from Grunt Style. Where is it? Grunt Style. Veteran-owned t-shirt company. For the person that shares this video the most, we'll tally up here at the end of this live stream. But I'm going to send you a shirt from Grunt Style, from their factory, to your address for the person that shares this most on their timeline and in groups, because so many people today want to know about how to process leaving a company and taking advantage of an opportunity. So Edgar, real briefly, bro, tell us a little bit about your career background and why you decided to make a move in business.
So real quick, man, I'm actually right here from San Jose, California. A little bit of my background before I came into the insurance industry. I actually was a student at San Jose State University. Started school in 2010 all the way to 2014. Was going out to get my bachelor's in business and finance, because everybody said, go to school, get a good degree so you can get a good job, right? You're going to make 60, 70 grand. So that was a dream at the time. And at the time, I also was a full-time manager for a Metro PCS cell phone company. Everybody has those cell phone companies. Permission to speak freely. So I was a full-time manager, and I was a student, full-time student. But I in life, I didn't feel like I was pretty much going nowhere. I feel like I was just spinning my wheel, living paycheck to paycheck. And I was wanting to become successful. I was going to do something big in life, but ain't nobody ever gave me a shot. So the next big thing was school. And I was about to graduate actually in 2014, but I was about to graduate, but I didn't have nothing lined up after school. So I was like, man, what am I going to do after school? I'm graduating, but I really don't have any job lined up. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably just hopefully get promoted in the Metro PCS company to district manager or something, make a little more money. So that was the goals and aspirations at the time, until in 2014, I got recruited into this company called World Financial Group. Transamerica. I got recruited out here in San Jose. I was in WG for 2014 all the way to 2017 of last year, until we decided, no, this is cute, but we need to grow. We can't grow here no more.
Cute.
Already. So, we came over to PHP and met up with you.
Awesome, bro. Listen, and for those of you guys who are watching, you just made a $5,600 check today. By the way, we get paid twice a week. Today, he just got paid $5,600 today. And growing a family, you and Iris working together as a couple in business, growing a family together, that's an amazing thing. Yeah. So when you decided to make a move, let's talk about your team now. What has transpired with you in the last 60, 90 days? Because you're just on this major ramp up. And what's going on in the last 60 days with your team?
The last 60 days, we officially, last month, officially opened our 3,000 square foot office in San Jose. I'm planning our flag out here, first PHP office. Just excitement, momentum. I mean, there's 7 million people in the Bay Area. When you stay focused and you follow the system, you stay on the grind, follow your mentorship, your guidance, man, we're winning. It makes sense. Everything just blowing up. Everything just happens. And then we're blessed with great teammates on board, like Damien and Chelsea, that are on fire, about to be our next MDs literally next month. And then we just brought aboard another MDs from SMDs in the practice company, WFG. They came on board, and it's just momentum catches on fire. Everybody's watching, and everybody's watching our growth. So I feel like all eyes are on us, from even PHP, from the leadership, because a lot of us don't want us to win out here. So, and then especially surrounded by the practice company all around here. We're in a practice company territory, I always call it. We're making a name for ourselves. They don't want us to win. They don't want to. They want to see us fail. They don't want us to grow. I'm motivated through persistency, and I just motivate them to work harder, prove people wrong.
That's part about leading a company. You got to deal with the haters.
Yeah, haters are motivated.
Let's bring on Damon Chelsea here. What's going on?
How's everybody doing?
You guys haven't even been with us your second full month, and you're already $8,600 cash flow. And we still have a cycle to go to today, and we have a cycle to go through on Thursday before the end of Thursday is gone. And you guys are making some decent Christmas cash. This is really a different holiday season for cash Christmas for you guys.
Thanks for having us, Matt. Just real quickly, I come from the education background. I spent 10 years in education, 7 years as a high school principal. My wife comes from the veterinary hospital manager industry. She was a dog whisperer. And so about 3 years ago, we were introduced to the practice company. Like Edgar said, it was cute. I liked, that they gave us an entrepreneur's mindset, but it wasn't a good fit. We felt like we wanted to go to a place where we could get alignment with proper leadership, where we could get proper mentorship. It just so happened that we got connected with our awesome leaders, Edgar and Iris. One thing that I really appreciated about them is their willingness to help and support us. We were the little guy just 2 months ago. We were the little guy. And I said, Edgar, man, what do I got to do to be like you? And we sat down, we had lunch. We went out and had lunch in San Jose, and we created a roadmap. And he said, listen, D, if you follow these instructions and if you take our lead and align yourself with us, good things will happen. And it's been 2 months full time. Like you said, we're trying to knock down walls, man. We want to compete. We want to help people. We want to save our community, man. We're excited. We're excited to have people like you, Matt. We watch you from afar every single day. Sheena, shout out to Sheena. We love you as well.
I wonder what's going through your mind when you're thinking about making a switch, because oftentimes people say, I'm in a good company. How did you guys process making a move? And next thing you know, it's paying off for you guys, making over $8,600.
Part of it is just having to step out of your comfort zone and taking that risk. We're taught to go through the traditional system of getting an education, becoming an employee. Sometimes difficult to step outside of your comfort zone, but if you never take that risk, you're never going to reap the benefits. And so far, we've just been learning from Edgar and Iris, keeping our heads down, putting in our blood, sweat, and tears, and it is paying off. So we couldn't be happier with the decision we made. We're ecstatic to see where it takes us.
Let's bring on Almer and Carmen from Sacramento.
Hey, how are you, Matt?
All right, man. Beautiful. We listen. Inquiring minds want to know what's your ethnic background.
I'm Egyptian, actually.
You're Egyptian.
Yeah, and I'm Mexican.
Nice. Look at that. So both of you built pyramids back in the day. Amr, Carmen, how did you guys know? How did you guys process leaving your current situation? You're already making $100,000 a year. How did you guys process leaving your current scenario for an opportunity which you thought was greater than what you're doing? How did you process that? Because lots of times people are stuck in that comfort zone.
It was crazy. I think the hardest thing a human can go through is change, right? And what starts to happen is as you need to go through some change, certain things that you need to change yourself, right? So when we got into when Edgar got introduced to PHP, we did a lot of research on PHP about 2 years ago, and we followed you at that time. We followed Matt, not Matt, Patrick at that time, and we're like, oh, okay, well, this seems interesting. And little did we know, we actually manifested that 2 years later. To be with you guys, right? So it's crazy, man. It's almost kind of like deja vu, because it's seed planted 2 years ago without even know it was planted, right? Mm-hmm. And when we start to even think about it, we're 100% fired up about it, because we feel like it's completely meant to be.
It wasn't an easy decision to do it, by the way, but it was definitely worth it. We gave so much, and it was really tough, but it was almost one of those decisions where, when you give something your all, and it's hard to quit on something when you gave so much to it, right? But we looked at it. I kept telling him, it's not like we're quitting. We're actually going to keep going and striving. We're actually going for bigger and better. And that's what made that final decision. This is going to be it. We're going to plant our flag, and we're gonna make sure we break some records in this company. And honestly, we said like we want to do what Patrick did in 9 years, the same thing. Like we were just like, we want to go hard and actually do something.
So far, you're making 22 grand this month. You're not even with us for 2 months. I'm just curious. What was your biggest month? Maybe more. I don't know. Just completely a random question. What was your biggest month in terms of income in your previous practice company?
The most we made is like 16,500.
16,500.
How long did it take you to make 16.5?
That was about a year and a half ago. So we're already like about 4 years in the company.
So it took you 4 years to make 16 G's in a month. You've been not even 2 months, and you're already making 22K.
Crazy.
I mean, the compensation here is amazing. Like I just feel like we actually get paid what we're worth, and the hard work that we put in. We're not afraid of hard work, Matt. Like we come from hardworking families. We love to work hard. You get what I'm saying? We don't mind the hard work as long as there's big fat compensation on top of that, right? And I love that this company it rewards us for that, you know? And so I'm excited about that. And I'm so proud of actually my team being able to see that too. Like Roman and Yesenia, man, they deserve it. They work so hard too. And I can already see them like getting their ring like within their first 6 months too, by the way.
And they're young, ambitious guys, full of energy. And I saw something in them, you know. Yeah, they're at 7,000 for the month. They're shooting for 10 grand this month as well. So man, they're just killing it. And that's Roman Gallegos and a beautiful significant other. Yesenia.
Listen, guys, success leaves clues. And if you're not working today with your spouse, your significant other in business, you're missing out on a lot of upsides. But talk to us about your decision to leave a comfortable situation.
When Amr told us, he said, "Yeah, we're making the switch. You can join us. You don't have to." He obviously gave us that choice. I looked at Yesenia. I was like, "Man, this is different, right?" So for us, it was. I told her, I said, "Look, everything that we did in the practice company, we had high morals, high ethics, right? So we manifested, we affirmed so many great things in our life. And I told Yesenia, I said, look, we did so many great things. We had great intentions. So no matter where we go, I know God's going to have the better path for us." And I told her, I said, look, you can make decision. I gave the decision to her, and I didn't make it, right? I told her,
Smart man.
I said, you make the decision. Either way, no matter what happens, I know God's going to put us in the best path.
Damon, Chelsea, I want to go back to you guys. You guys have been around the block. You're a principal. You've seen it all. People, say, this is one of those things. Is it?
No. I'm glad you asked that question. When we're in the field, Matt, we spend a lot of time trying to build relationships with our clients because we understand as entrepreneurs, a lot of people are trying to sell them stuff. And so one thing that really breaks the ice for us is for us being able to sit down with our clients or our customers and let them know, like, hey, listen, I come from the education background. I was a 4.0 student. I got a football scholarship. I won a national championship. Oklahoma Sooners win Saturday.
Really? You're
Oh, absolutely. I'm a competitor, baby. We winners. Sooners, baby. OU. I got my jersey right behind in the office. One thing that's really important to us is we want to make a change. And so people see, I tell them, hey, I'm pretty transparent. I made 150 grand as a principal. My wife and I combined made over $200,000 in our employee professions. But we saw more in what we were doing here. I felt like the impact we were able to have in touching the community as educators we have here. In fact, I would even say it's even more powerful. When I sit down with clients and I'm able to offer them financial solutions that they otherwise wouldn't have access to, like sometimes our clients cry. And so being able to have that type of impact, that level of impact with our community, touch our people, it makes me happy. The compensation's cool. I'm definitely not going to complain about doing so and them paying us well to do that. But to that, I have a passion for people. That's my passion. And to be able to do it in a way where we're impacting them in a way where they don't teach us in education how to grow our money, how to protect our money. No one's teaching that.
You're an educator. You're in the school system with children. Say that one more time.
Our school systems do not teach. They're not designed to teach. The system is not set up to give you access to the information needed to save your money, grow your money, protect your money. The only thing they teach us to do is to become an employee. And so it's really important for us to change that mindset and grow people so that they can have an entrepreneur's mindset.
people are in a comfortable position, what bit of advice would you give them?
I would say if what you've been doing hasn't gotten you to where you want to be, you're going to have to change your mindset. You're going to have to go against the grain of what society has taught you or your family's taught you. And that may not always be easy, but you got to step outside that comfort zone. You need to take the risk and you need to change yourself and change your mindset in order to get where you want to be. So that just comes from within. Nobody's going to do it for you. You just have to work on developing yourself, developing your mindset.
If you're watching this right now, you want to get more out of your life, you got to surround yourself with people that want to know more, that people want to be more, and people that want to do more. And that's what you're seeing exactly just that here in the last, 45 minutes of this conversation. Roman Gallego, $7,700 in cash for the month so far. And by the way, the month's not done yet. We're finishing our pay cycle today, and we're finishing our pay cycle on Thursday. Because we get paid twice a week here. So Roman, over $7,700 in cash flow. Damon Chelsea, $8,600 in cash already for the month. Edgar and Iris, over $16,000 cash flow for the month. And Carmen and Amr, over $22,000 in cash flow for the month. Crazy times are happening. Just a lot of people don't know that they can get involved in business as simple as this, or in an industry as simple as this. People think that you got to be a passive income real estate investor, or you got to have multiple business or multiple streams of income. We've proven through this concept and with these individuals, it's just not limited to my wife and I, but it's duplicatable and transferable. Why? Because we have a system. We've got a blueprint. We got a step-by-step process where we're solving people's financial problems and providing people answers to the question they have about money. That being said, guys, on behalf of our San Jose leadership team, our Sacramento leadership team in NorCal, I'm your Money Smart guy. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Please share this video. We'll be tallying all the way till 7 o'clock tonight. Appreciate tuning in. Till meet again. Continue to live smart, continue to love smart, and be money smart today.